How's it going, everybody? This is the Redhead Gamer. Anyway, I hope your day is going well, because I know mine definitely is. So as you can see here, we're about to make our way into Turkey after we take Sardes' first city here. How we're gonna do that right now, I don't exactly know, but I think I'm gonna give this guy the audacity trait. Or should I give him the warfare? Yeah, I'll give him the warfare, screw it. And as you can see here, our spy is heading down, and it seems that Sardes has no defended cities whatsoever except for the first one here. So once this one falls, we should be able to easily just march all the way down into their territory and take them over. By going to war with Sardes, though, I've also gone to war with the Seleucids, who I can't see on the map right now, so I have no idea if they're a humongous empire or if they're a one-province superpower. We'll just have to find out the hard way, I suppose, once I get myself down there, won't we? I'm hoping they're not a superpower, because that would make my day a hell of a lot harder, but even if they are, it's fine, because they will be sacrificed to the Demon Lord and all his dark minions in the abyss. Or something along those lines. So, let's start it up here.
We need good, strong men.
I could recruit a few more troops for my navy, but I can't really get any more mercenaries. So I could send them in here, and we could begin the attack, and it looks like we have a humongous advantage. So we should be able to easily do this, I believe. But I'm going to continue the siege for one more turn, just so we get a few more troops and everything goes great. You know what I mean? I love the new catapult effects. I mean, it actually looks kind of intimidating, like you're sieging this city. I mean, of course they did it in all the other ones, but all that really happened was like a little barricade would form around the city, or, you know, you'd just see a little bit of smoke coming out of the air. Here you can actually see rocks crush the innocent populace and buildings. I mean, I've always dreamed of watching that in a video game, especially the Total War series for some reason. So I gotta say, I do love Rome too. Looks like we're having some public unrest, though, unfortunately. But, you know, I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't really care if they hate me, as long as they fear me. Yeah. I think it was Caligula who said that. I think. I probably didn't say the quote exactly how he said it, but, you know, in all honesty, I've never really been much of a history guy. I mean, you want to know something funny? I've told this story like a million times, but still. The only reason I really passed history in middle school, and a little bit in high school, was because I played Rome Total War, and I also played all the other Total War games, so I played Medieval and all that fun stuff. And Medieval Total War and Rome Total War pretty much taught me everything I needed to know in history. And it looks like we have a noble death. That is quite unfortunate. It looks like he's gonna be going to the River Styx a little too soon than he probably should have. But it's fine. Look at everybody moping that he's dead. Who died anyway? I hope it was Cosmus. God, his death would benefit our politics so much. So much. So let's see what's going on. Oh no, it was our Navy guy. I forgot his name, actually. What was his name? I can't even pronounce that. Not even gonna try. So let's occupy. Yeah, let's occupy. I could loot the city, but I really don't want to deal with all that public order and unrest. That would be a humongous pain. Not to mention I'd have to repair all the buildings and all that other fun stuff. Imperium! I don't know why, but every time I hear Imperium I think of, what was
Ready
it?
for orders.
Civilization Revolutions. I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for this, but Civilization Revolutions was actually the first Civilizations game that really got me into the series. I played 3 when I was younger. I was like, I want to say 8 or 10 years old at the time, but I couldn't get into it and I really sucked. So I kept getting conquered and I hated my life, so I kind of gave up on it. But Revolution actually got me into Civilization, so, you know. And whenever you chose Rome, Caesar would always say something, and I believe he said Imperium.
Something bars my
Or was it something else? I forgot, but there's some game. Imperium! Then he says something else. I don't know if it's Latin or gibberish or whatever. Enemy assassinated. Oh god. I just love sending my spy to stab people to death. Look at that. Moving in shadow, your spy was able to brutally murder the enemy with a concealed weapon. Ah, glorious. Do they honestly think they have a chance against me? Do they honestly think that they can defy Macedon's birthright to rule? They do. That's the completely sad thing about this. And no matter what they do, they will all fall. Yeah, I think I'm gonna level up antagonist here. So she has a crap ton of zeal. I don't know about you guys, but I think zeal is probably the best trait to level up with your agents, because I've never really been able to do much effects with all the other traits. I tried making a cunning spy once to be an assassin, but it turns out that it doesn't work as well as I thought it would. I rarely got to kill people, yet with the zeal trait, I get like kills all the time, left and right. I think zeal is either insanely overpowered, or I think that all the other traits are just bad compared to it. So I don't know what you guys think, but zeal is the way to go for me for your agents. For barbarians, yeah, you'd probably want a warrior general. Because from what I've been seeing so far of playing around with the Iceni, is that their armies are kind of based on just charging in and basically breaking the enemy up. So it's kind of nice to have that warrior general who can go in with the fray and basically just whoop every time it looks anywhere, you know what I mean? Yeah. Authority's pretty nice, especially if you have heavy armies, like the Greeks, I think. You know? It's nice to have formations and all that other fun stuff going on for you. Warrior generals, though, are amazing. Oh my god, I can't get over how many units you can screw over with a warrior general. So let's send Cosmus down here to take this unprotected city, which unfortunately isn't unprotected, because we all know that for whatever reason, all cities have garrisons of an insane amount of units. Luckily though, these guys don't have anything to defend themselves, so we're just gonna go protective stance here and wipe them out. Kick, stab, death, and let the sacrificial ritual begin for the Demon Lord. Decisive victory. We could do so much to this city right now. It's completely at our mercy. So what will we do? What will we do? That is the real question here. And obviously, it's pretty obvious what we're gonna do. We're gonna occupy it. Because I don't want to deal with any of that public order penalties. I mean, seriously, it's really nasty. I honestly don't see why you would really loot or raise a city unless you were gonna do like a insane sort of bulldoze strategy. But even then, I don't see where that would come into place. Is there any advantages to bulldozing? That's all I want to know. I mean, you know, raising or looting or whatever have you. Because I just don't get it. So we're going to commit arson on their little military building here. And that's going to stop them from producing some good units for a while. They're trying to recruit an army to fight back against me. And that's going to slow down that building process a little bit, and that should give me enough time to go down there and kill them all before they can regroup. So, I think it's pretty safe to say that Sardes is officially screwed in every possible way. There's absolutely no way they're going to recover from this. At least I believe. So let's see here. Ah, here's one. We can hire this guy from our own family. What should we give him though? Foot companions? Yeah, why not? I don't even care. We're also gonna have to raise in a little army. We're gonna send our general down here to attack Pegamon while it's undefended, take that city. Then he's gonna head down to the other city there, which is their capital. And once we jack that, everything should be good. And then I'll have the guy I just recruited basically follow suit to make sure everything's going smoothly. We have high public order, and we have a backup army just in case somebody tries to get up close to us and attack us from behind. So let's see. Household. I should probably give him something here. The one he has right now ain't that great in my opinion. Huh. No, the floozy, yeah, the floozy looks pretty good so far. I like the bonus to morale for all units. So next turn, we should be getting the floozy for his household. And for this guy, I think we'll give him a small army, nothing too humongous. So let's give him 2 hoplites and 1 slinger unit. And I think I'll give him a few more, but for now I think that's good enough. It's always nice to have a backup army loyal to your cause. And what's going on over here? I don't know what's going on over here actually. I wonder if they have their capital defended at all. Oh well. Let's end our turn here. So the shields are going round and round as usual. Seleucids might be making a move. Nope, they're not coming to defend Sardes at all yet. So A, something is either up, or B, these guys really don't know what they're doing, and it's kind of sad to watch, honestly. I feel kind of bad for them, truth be told. Syracuse is trying to hold on to its city, trying to prevent itself from being devoured by Rome or Carthage. Sardes is starting to move troops down into Cide, or however you pronounce that city. Forgive me. And Syracuse is continuing to defend itself as well. Our research has been completed. Economy 1's been taken. It looks like another family is trying to adopt one of my characters. We're gonna stop the adoption for obvious reasons. Don't want to lose any sort of support, because that would suck horribly. And I don't want civil war. And we're gonna send the Terror of Phobos down into their capital. Let's see here. Yep, it's undefended. Let's attack. Well, it's not completely undefended, but still, it's pretty weak. So we're just gonna take the city. We're gonna use a protective stance. Oh! Impaled through the stomach, and he falls to his death as the blood leaks from his body. It's beautiful. Now we're just gonna occupy. And it seems that the city is ours. There's a small army Sardes has on the mountain, but I doubt it's really going to be much of a threat. Rhodes has a pretty good stat going for it. I wonder if they'll try to pull anything, but I doubt they will. They don't really seem too worried or concerned about anything going on around them. So I don't think we have much to worry yet from him. I mean, of course, I could be completely wrong and we could all be dead soon, but I doubt that's the case here, so don't worry about it, guys. Anyway, so I just cut ahead a bit, as you can tell, because I went away for a little bit to go make myself a sandwich and all that good stuff. And now I'm back, and it's time for some glorious conquest. What am I gonna do? I have no idea, but I'm gonna end my turn for now. Rome sending its navy down south to do what? I have no idea. Probably screw with Carthage or Libya or one of those factions. Seems that Pontus wants a trade agreement, and I'll be more than happy to oblige. So here, I'll take that trade agreement from you. And that's good for us because now we're going to get a bonus to our income, life's going to be good, and maybe, just maybe, we could attack and take somebody over. Who exactly? I have no idea, honestly, but we'll get to it eventually. Once the turn ends and we get control back here. Ah, glorious. Nothing like the sound of death. Yeah, Sardes is retreating back to their last two cities now. They know death is coming for them. It looks like Rome's actually getting it handed to them. So Rome might fall, and that would be great for me, in my opinion. Assassinate, nothing too big yet. So let's go with something that seems nice. Let's wreck baggage train. I don't know why. I just want to see what it does. Oh, it wrecks their equipment, if they have any. Alright. Makes sense, I suppose. Let's get the next level of murder. That way, she's a lot more efficient at killing people. And who doesn't love a good old-fashioned stabbing from time to time? I don't know about you, but there's something about killing generals before they even get into combat, which just makes me feel like taking a bloodbath. I mean, what? Yeah. You obviously heard none of that. Obviously. Because if you did, then well, there'd be something to worry about. But you didn't, so don't worry about it. Cosmus is just sitting in the city up here as we build a homestead in it. He's just minding his own business, nothing to worry about. The world is an oyster, ready for the taking.
How can I serve you?
Our champion's just sitting here. Let's use military fervor. Or not, I don't know. What should I do with him? He's just smacking his shield, looking all awesome.
At your command.
Like he has the whole world in his hands, and in all honesty, he does to a certain extent. Wow. That was a bad screw-up on my part. Forgive me, good people, but oh well. So, I could recruit some more units, but it seems that I'm full on the Terror of Phobos. And the Gods of War have some pretty good units going for them, so we could go down here and do whatever it is we do. Conquer the world, maybe. Make some human sacrifices. I don't know. The whole, I don't know, area is our oyster. Man. I like to say that. Oyster.
How can I be of assistance?
Actually, funny story. I went to Florida once and I was in the ocean. And I stuck my hand down and I felt something. And it felt like a rock, so I picked it up. But when I did, it opened up and I threw it away. It was kind of funny because I picked up a clam. And it scared the hell out of me because I wasn't expecting it at all. But it was still pretty cool the way it just opened up. Rome is going around, and while this turn's ending, I do believe that it's almost time for this part to be up. So thank you all for watching. I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, maybe sacrifice a goat to the Demon Lord. Don't do that, actually. Please don't do that. And, you know, just have a great day. I hope to see you guys in the next part. Anyway, praise the Demon Lord. Y'all have a good one.